How you guys doing? Welcome back to Stinger. I'm your host Gabe, and today we're gonna be playing some Banjo and Kazooie. Because you haven't played this game before, I do recommend trying it. It's one of the best games of the golden era of Rare. And if you guys don't know what Rare is, I'm disappointed in you. Very disappointed in you if you don't know who well, the Rare was. Today's Rare is not really much what it used to be. So, did you know the intro? You can just look it up on Google and you can just watch it. But yeah, let's get started. I haven't played this game in a while, guys, so it's gonna be touching back to that nostalgia. As you can see here, that's in case you haven't looked at an old Game Boy. That's how the old Game Boy used to look. It used to be literally a piece of brick of plastic, and then you always have to have a extra batteries carrying around because God prevent that you're playing Pokemon Red or Pokemon Gold and you're with the final fight and then your battery dies. It's very tragic. This has actually happened to me once. I was finishing Gold and I was fighting Red in Gold, so you have to go all the way through the cave and stuff like that. And you know, but I didn't save. I saved outside the cave but not inside the cave. So basically I had to go all the way through Pokemon again to fight Red again and then win. So I was like, oh, never again. So you know what it is. But yeah, I'm not gonna skip this part. Basically this part is basically the game. Basically this is explaining to you why the game is actually happening right now. The cool thing about this part is that you get to know a lot about the characters. Even though the graphics for today's standards are pretty crappy, back in the day they were super good. They were like the best graphics there were back in the day. Man, those polygons were fucking awesome back then. But in case you guys don't want to read everything here, basically it's basically like Snow White. Witch finds somebody who looks better than her, goes try to kidnap her, you know, put her in a machine, you know, get her beauty out from her, you know. Just like Snow White, you know. Very similar, just with, you know, bears, witches. Same thing. 10 out of 10, you know. 10 out of 10. Same thing, you know. Oh yeah, we have this stick right here. This guy's a total good. I wish they would have actually made a an actual follow-up to this game, you know, for newer consoles. And yeah, well, just to let you guys know, we did not talk here about Banjo, nuts and bolts. We don't talk about that here. That's not a follow-up. That's not good enough for me as a follow-up. I think that was supposed to be a game that was supposed to be done, but I think it was the last bit. It was scrapped off. I'm like, you know what, guys? Cars are the new it thing now. Let's just put cars everywhere. You want to build your car? Here you go, build your car. The thing I didn't like about nuts and bolts, from what I could see in the trailer and all that stuff, and from people playing, is that the world is open, like this one right here, like in Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tootie. It's basically a open world interface. And it's kind of weird because it feels empty all the time. It feels empty, it looks empty. There's literally nothing for like miles in the game, and it feels weird compared to the other ones, you know. Personally, me, if the other one would have come out exclusively, Banjo's and Nut, if it would come out like this one right here, like Banjo and Kazooie, personally, I would have gone for it and buy the console. But it didn't seem to attract me a lot at the time when it first came out, mainly because it seemed kind of disappointing. We also didn't get to find the secret Easter things right here. But yeah, enough talking, let's get started. Now we have to listen to this guy. I'm just gonna skip everything with him. Hopefully my controller's working. I did map it fully correctly. But if it doesn't, I'll just pause the game and check it out. Hopefully they not pause, they apt correctly. Because I am playing through an emulator. So it might seem a little bit different, but You know, the game's still the same. You know, the core things about the game is still the same. It's just that my copy for the Nintendo 64, I think it got broken. Well, my Nintendo 64 did get broken. I think it was the motherboard that broke. So the games are just in my closet laying dust. So, let me try something. You know what, guys? I'll be right back. I'm having some technical difficulties, so here, and we're back. So, yeah. So let's get started. I'm gonna go walk around for a little bit just to get around the controllers because I haven't played this game in a while, so I remember everything. And also because the controller that I have while I'm playing this game is not actually a traditional Nintendo 64 controller. It's actually something that looks like a, let me see, like a PlayStation 2 controller without the DualShock. So let me see if I can get here if I remember. Yeah, I don't remember how to do this. I think it's with the C button because I don't think I remapped that correctly. Let me see if he remembers me. Nope, he's not gonna help us. Whatever, I guess. Tootie's gonna have to die. Let's see if we can find something around here, because I do know there's the honeycomb. What's it called? I know there's one up here that's gonna be pretty easy for me to get. You just have to destroy this and it pops out. It's those things right there. What's it called? An extra honeycomb piece. There you go. Basically with these, the more you collect, the more life slots you have. So this is very important, especially if you're not a really good player, or you know you're kind of rusty. It's especially really good to collect these because it will give you an extra advantage, especially throughout the later levels when we fight Gruntilda. It is especially needed because you might forget all the stuff that you have to memorize for the final game. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about right now, don't worry about it. We'll see it later on in the game. But once we fight with Gruntilda, I'm not gonna spoil it for you because that'll be bad. So I'm just gonna wait through the end, and you guys I'll refer back to this. Hopefully I do, if I remember. But you guys will see what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's try to find these last honeycombs. I think I remapped my game wrong, but I'm just gonna try. Let me see if he's gonna help us. Let's keep bothering him. What you gonna do about it, nerd boy? What you gonna do? Oh my god. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oh, his name is Bottles. Oh, now I know why his name is Bottles. Look at the glasses. They look like the bottom of bottles. Hopefully they're wearing any alcoholic bottles. That wouldn't be good or rare on Nintendo to show the case that for kids. Oh yeah, he's not gonna help us. You know what's the real dick mood about him? He has actually a network of holes throughout the whole game. Like, he's in every world, like literally throughout the whole game. I'm still amazed at the fact that he doesn't help us try to get Tootie within that maze. You know, just go in there and just crawl the whole way. Let me see if I can find the button for this. But yeah, he doesn't let us go through. I mean, that would have just, well, it would have defeated the purpose of the game, but you know, it would have been so much better because we could have gone just faster. But yeah, right now I'm just getting a feel to the world. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna speed up this a little bit. Because it's just basic stuff and it's kind of boring sometimes, so I'm just gonna speed it up. Especially since it's everywhere, like this is just the basics. So I'll just skip this real quick. Actually, I won't skip it, I'll just fast forward it. So you guys see that I actually did it the old school way, you know, I didn't cheat, you know. So I'll be right back, guys. Well, you guys, we're back. Yeah, that was kinda It took me a little while to remember controls, but I remapped them. I should be fine now. But yeah, right now this is the part where we see Tootie getting transformed with the hag. When I mean transformed with the old hag, I'm talking about Gruntilda right here. And to be honest, I don't know what is that. Mumbo, I think his name is. But he's kind of ugly. And what I mean by kind of ugly, he is ugly. He looks like a mentally challenged frog that was dipped in acid, and it seemed to be a mistake of humanity. That's what it looks to me. I don't know what it looks to you guys, but to me, that's what it looks like. But enough talking about the mentally challenged frog. Let's get started on the first level. And we got our first piece. If you ever played this game before and you can't get this far, I kinda feel sorry for you there, buddy. Or buddies, because you know it could be plural people not getting it correctly. But I feel kinda sorry for you guys, because if you're not able to get this far, I feel sorry for you. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, let's go put up the first piece right here, so we can get this game started. This level should be pretty easy, to be honest with you guys. This is the only level that I remember to have always gotten everything because it's so easy. It's one of the, well, it is the first level, so it's gonna be pretty easy, and it's gonna be testing more of our basic core skills that we learned down there. So it should be pretty easy. Well, let me just go back in. I always had that problem with the controller. It's kind of big and clunky, but still pretty good controller for $10. I actually managed to get that controller for $10. Plus, I managed to get this headset. It's a really cheap headset. It's a Tech Motion headset. I managed to get it for $10. It's pretty good. Gets the job done, and it's actually pretty good too when I'm playing League of Legends and other multiplayer games like Counter-Strike, Gary's Mod. So it's pretty good because it gets the job done, and also if you use it with Audacity, which is what I'm using right now to record all my game audio, it's really good because you also manage to get everything done more quickly. And the good thing about Audacity is that you can actually just record the game, and when you record it, you can actually take the noise from the back, and with this mic it's basically the bomb. But yeah, so let's get back at the task at hand, shall we? Well, yeah, the reason that I'm gonna try to collect everything at each level, I think the only level that I might not do that is on the second one, because I always forget what everything is, and that's my least favorite level. It's because I want to make sure, if we need to progress quickly, so I can finish the playthrough quicker, we can progress through it quicker because I'll have more than necessary to pass a level. Especially on this game. On this game, I think there's about 10 levels. 10 levels, 9 levels. So I mean, it's a pretty lengthy game. Lengthy, but it's still very fun. Now that I'm talking about lengthy games, this guy reminds me of the Kong from Donkey Kong 64. I don't remember his name. He's the big one with the bazooka. Oh, what's his name? Oh god, I can't remember. But if you guys do know what his name is, put it in the comments below. So in that case, you guys can help me remember. He's the one. He's the big guy, you know, with the bazooka. So, and this one reminds me of Diddy Kong too. So I know his name, Diddy Kong, but the other one's something Kong. So, because they're all cousins and family. So that game was actually still pretty good too. It reminds me a lot of this one, but they just added more stuff into it. Overall, all Rare games back in the day were really good. They were actually the pinnacle of the Nintendo 64 system, because those were the games that made Nintendo what it is today, basically. It's kind of a shame that they don't make them anymore like this, but hey, we can always place these back, huh? Aside from Banjo-Kazooie, my favorite games, my favorite top games for the Nintendo 64 would have to be Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo and Tootie, GoldenEye 07, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Ocarina of Time, of course, and there was this other one. I can't remember the name right now. What was it? I just can't remember. I just blanked out. Oh, Dark Zero. Dark Zero was the bomb. That was that it game back in the day. Plus the Star Wars game, the two Star Wars game, the pod racing game, and the one where you go on the missions. I don't remember the game. Basically, you went on missions. That was the game. That game scared the living out of me. It literally scared me when I was a kid, because you'd be playing this in the dark. You'd be playing this without your parents' consent, because they know the game's got some dark stuff in it. You'd be playing that at night, with the volume turned up, and then out of nowhere you hear like a screeching cream while you're in the serial level. Man, that thing was crazy. I love that game so much. Well, talking about games, I guess back at this game, I like the fact that most of the things used in this game were used in Conker's Fur Day, because actually Conker's Bad Fur Day, my bad. Most of the props used in Conker's Fur Day were revived from this game, which is basically why a lot of the characters from Conker's Bad Fur Day look like Banjo-Kazooie's characters. As you can tell, that bowl looked like the bowl in Conker's Bad Fur Day. I believe it's the in the pool area. If you guys haven't played the game, you guys think I'm gonna be crazy, but there is actually a pool area in that Conker's Fur Day, which is ridiculously crazy good. I think my game just crashed, but let me fix it for you guys. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my computer today, but it's being kind of silly, but whatever. I won't interrupt the stupid playthroughs. Anyways, let's get back to the task at hand, shall we? I don't think it should, like, they just gave you the piece that's right there. But I don't think it's the time yet to transform into the ant in the first level, but I just wanted to see if there's something up there. Because I know they usually like to put a lot of stuff, hidden stuff, mainly because the camera in this game, it sucks. The camera sucks really, but really bad in the game. But compared to the other games, it was so much better compared to other games in the era genre, to say. But a lot of games use the same camera angles and positioning system that Mario 64 had in its game. So that's why, oh, I almost forgot that game. That game also makes it on top of my 10 list. But yeah, that game basically revolutionize. Blah, can't speak today. Revolutionize the way that the game is played. Like games today are played. So every time I think about those old school games, how they shape newer games, gets me excited. Not the kind of excited that you guys might be thinking, but you know, the happy excited because it's pretty cool. But yeah, that camera angle, man. So many rage quits thanks to that game. So many rage quits. But yeah, let's get back to the game at hand so we can get this finished. Well, there's one easy piece. Like I was saying before, this move that we just learned right now is very important because with this, basically to getting even further advanced in the game, we're gonna still need this move regardless. Mainly because it's one of the basic core skills that we use throughout the whole game, especially towards the end, because we're gonna need this move when we're fighting Gruntilda, especially because we need to be a little bit quicker than her. So I think you're not able. Yeah, you're not able to. So is there something up there? Most likely there is. Let me see if I can try to see a good look on that. Let me see if I can move the camera around. Oh, come on. You know what? Let me see if I can try it right now. There we go. Can't see anything. That's great. It's okay. I'll just skip that and I'll just get these notes. Even till this day, I mean, the graphics, they're still pretty awesome. I do love these graphics. I actually prefer them more over than the Conker's Bad Fur Day, mainly because they're more, how could I say this? To me personally, they're more energetic. Oh, you know, it could just be the what you might call it, the nostalgia talking. Most likely it is, but yeah, let's get that other piece so we can get rid of the gorilla. The gorilla. Can't speak today. There we go. Oh yeah, forgot to go up here. Let me just go up here, press this button so we can get that extra piece. Usually these extra pieces do help a lot when you get further to the game, because you're gonna need every single individual piece, because I know in the next level I think I'm gonna have trouble finding 2 pieces. See? Did I tell you guys he looks like the guy from Donkey Kong? I don't remember his name though. Let's see if I can just go up here. I'll deal with him later. I don't feel like dealing with him now. Let's just go up here. I think it's time to transform into an egg. Yeah, I think it's time. I think it should be about time right now. Let's just get the notes. But yeah, now I just remember that we already dealt with them, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't know what everybody has beef with Kazooie. Everybody has like beef with her. It's like bad. Like even Bottle, if I remember that's his name, the mole, has so much beef. They have so much beef together. It's bad. Okay, we're missing one, and I forgot the fire does give you damage. Then give you that one up here. I think it's usually hidden here, but it's not. God, I need to find the other one before we can get to the end. I think that one's a little bit more hidden. Let's see if we can find it. It's not behind there. I mean, that would have been too easy. Oh, this level is supposed to. Oh, I now remember. It's inside the anthill. Let's go check it out. It's in there. There we go. Let's see if I can go up there like this. No. Well, let's go take care of this end. See if I can I make it all the way up the real end in it? I think I can. Let's see. Nah, it's too steep for us anyway, so. Okay, we're ready to finish this level. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this in a little bit quicker. I do wonder, does anybody know what the speed time, like the global record wise for the speed run for this knows? Well, the global speed record time for this level. Does anybody, well, for the whole game? If anybody knows it, I'll just put it in the comments below. I'm actually very interested to find out how quickly can somebody make the game. But yeah, I just want to see. Because I do know that in Mario Nintendo 64, oh well, Super Mario 64 if I remember the name correctly, you can actually beat the whole game like really quickly. You can be like in a few minutes if you know how to do the Bigbutt, the glitch. So let's see if I can get this jump. God, this is one of my most hated parts about this level. To be honest with you guys, I think personally this is the hardest part in the level because of the camera angle. The camera angle makes it so hard to land this. The final landing, it makes it like impossibly difficult. Once you pass this one though, you're good. But like once you do this one though, like I get stuck here. Like, see, I get stuck here like all the time, and it sucks. It really does suck because, well, they could have tried to do the camera angle, but let's see if I can make it. Ugh. God, should be the easiest part, but it's hard. Let's see if I can get it. Come on, jump, come on, mother. I'm not gonna try to swear because I want to keep this PG-13, but come on, one more time, come on, we can do this. There we go. I'm done. But I don't want to disappoint you guys, so one more time. But to be honest with you guys, I'm just done. I'm done with this camera angle. Let's see if something else works out. Come on. Oh God, yes. Yes. That was my mini victory jump. There we go. We got off all 100 notes. So we're pretty much setting up ourselves for success when we get all the notes. So that should be pretty good. Can we get some eggs? Or else what are you gonna do about it? Huh? You gonna fight me? You gonna fight me? You even lift, bro? You even lift? Be careful with this. There we go. And this should be it, guys. Yeah, we got all the 10 pieces. Well, that was a pretty cool jump there. Just felt like in the Matrix. Let's see, go down. Oh, wait, hold on. I remember the hole. Let's see what's there. Oh, it's just a honeycomb. An extra honeycomb. Not bad, but it's always needed. So guys, I think we're done with this level. Let's just get out of here and never come back. That sounds about right. There we go. Yes, I do know, like, do count for the notes to open the doors, blah 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 blah. But let's get this extra piece. Let's just jump, and there we go. We got 2 pieces. But yeah guys, I think that should be it for this episode. If you guys like the video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, subscribe and comment. I would appreciate that a lot. And I'll see you guys next time on Stinger. I've been your host Gabe, and see you next time. Bye.